position tonight, Kingaroy Auto Wreckers, EL Falcon of Mark Raymond. Kingaroy, are you ready? This is the greatest sedan show of the season, no question about it, and the top 24 drivers in the country are on the big stage right now. I just want to reiterate it again. Thank you so much to every single person that makes this possible. The local people and all the officials, all the volunteers, all the clubs, all the associations. There is hundreds of people that touch this throughout the years that it takes to organise this, and we thank you so much. We really want to thank all the drivers and their crews and their fans for coming out and supporting us and travelling the long distance to be part of it. I want to thank all you, the fans, for being part of this epic event. The crowds, the weather, everything has been perfect this weekend. We roll them around in 4 wide. Come on, Kingaroy, get your smartphones out and wave them around. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the greatest sedan show of the year, and it is time to light up the sky. Kingaroy, can I have some noise? Beautiful stuff. All right. The 4 wide salute to you, the crowd. Looks good. Fireworks going up, the best of the best are in town. Final night. Fireworks going off in the infield. We're about to see fireworks on the pit straight. Can I have some noise for your top 24? Back straight, your turn to make some noise. Wow! You are kidding me! Kingaroy, how about that? We are set now. Australia's very best are ready. Flashing yellows, I think, are being turned off. That they most certainly are. It is time to get dirty for 50 crazy laps. $26,000 on the line right now. $10,000 to the winner. The Lucas Oil Kings Royal is about to get underway as we write another chapter in the history books of the Royal, and we are green. Baxter on the outside will lead us on the first circulation. Raymond fights back on the bottom though. We're 3 wide further down. Shane McDonald's racing on the top. Rodney Pimenta locked down on the bottom. Walling wants a piece of that. Tim Smith down there as well. Matt Pascoe on the top. Lincoln Barb, Tim Smith, Pascoe 3 wide. And the little Nissan 300ZX is racing right now. 4 wide with McDonald against the concrete. Lincoln Bath in the gutter. And Smith is handy in the middle of the racetrack. Look at the little Nissan. Up in the middle. We're 4 wide down the main straight with Pimenta, Smith, Walling and McDonald. Matt Smith is out of the event. The front end, or flat outside front tyre. And on the same lap, the Nissan 300 ZX has got a puff of smoke out of it, and he won't go much further. As he moves to the top to get out of the road. Hard luck for the Smith boys. On lap 47, or lap 3 with 47 to go. Smith onto the infielders, really hot in the kitchen. And Matt Smith on here with a flat tyre. Race continues. And it's Brett Baxter wheeling around the top. Mark Raymond second. And look at the battle further back, is ridiculous. Pimenta on the bottom, Walling on the top. Raymond through the middle. McDonald, Matt Pascoe. The race is fantastic at the moment. Pascoe on the outside. Look at those three side by side. Lincoln Bath, Raymond, Pascoe. Jake Druitt next on track, then Brett Barron, Justin Drew, Russell Harris, Ashley Barron, Baldwin, Shane McDonald. Raymond moves to the outside where Matt Pascoe just passed him, because Baxter is into lap traffic now as he moves up past David Jacoby. Mark Raymond second. Well, Jacoby's got a flat tyre and it's going to struggle for the rest of this one. Walling is third and on the charge. Pascoe up into position 4, who is the real mover and shaker early on. Lincoln Bath and Ronnie Pimenta are next, then Aidan Raymond, Jake Druitt, Russell Harris, Brett Barron, Justin Drew, Shane McDonald still on the top and moving forward once again. Ashley Barron goes up to follow him with Baldwin locked down on the bottom, and those guys are now 3 wide down the main chute. Another lap goes by and Pimenta switches back to the bottom, and it's Baxter from Raymond and Walling. Jacoby's onto the infield and out of harm's way. As Lincoln Bath and Matt Pascoe are side by side for 4th and 5th as the battle really intensifies. Raymond back to the top and moves around the outside of Matt Pascoe, and Aidan Raymond is coming on now. Pimenta, Pascoe, Raymond 3 wide through turns 1 and 2. Barron and Justin Drew, mid-track and higher. They get around the outside of Jake Druitt. Baldwin on the inside. As the pace starts to pick up a little, the front runners start to make their charge. This is a fantastic race. Razzle dazzle stuff. The front 3 have really checked out. Aidan Raymond's up in a position 4. So for those at home, Baxter running away. He's got 4 car lengths back to Raymond and Walling, and then daylight back to another 16 of them who are all fighting it out. Aidan Raymond is up to 4th. Lincoln Bath 5th. Then it's Pimenta and Pascoe side by side. Russell Harris on the outside. Justin Drew on the inside, where they're 4 wide. Baldwin, Druitt, Drew and Barron, 4 wide down the back straight into turn 3 and 4. This is off its head good. You've got to be kidding me. Look at the move Barron's just put on around the top. Track seems to change at different stages through this event. Darren Baldwin and Brett Barron are moving forward at a rate of knots up the top. Look at Russell Harris though, he won the B main. And Russell Harris is up into the top 10. Baxter, Raymond and Walling your front three. Walling right behind Mark Raymond now. And then a long way back to Aidan Raymond. Ronnie Pimenta, Matt Pascoe, Lincoln Bath, Baldwin, Russell Harris. Raymond and Walling are closing in on Baxter. No stoppages thus far with 29 laps remaining. An absolutely terrific race. Walling on the inside of Raymond for second. These two are closing in on Baxter. Is Baxter conserving? His lead is diminishing. Here comes Raymond and Walling. You wanted the best and you've got them. And they are turning on a show as we get halfway through the 2017 Lucas Oil Kings Royal. Raymond about 2 car lengths now of Brett Baxter. Walling is good through the middle. Pascoe up the inside of Lincoln Bath because Darren Baldwin's up into position 6. Baxter, Mark Raymond, Greg Walling coming up on Matt Nelson, and Raymond is right behind Baxter. Here's the battle for the lead. Raymond gets up on the inside of Baxter now. Walling, we got to have a 3-wide fight for the lead. Raymond, Baxter side by side. Oh, and Raymond, Baxter make contact. Raymond takes over the lead. Walling up at the inside. Aidan Raymond's pulled onto the infield, and Aidan is out of the event. Mark Raymond leads now. Baxter and Walling right behind him. Darren Baldwin is 4th. Pimenta 5th. Matt Pascoe, well, he's 5th now. Not for long because Pimenta gets on the outside and we're 3 wide for position 4. Pimenta on the outside. Baldwin fights back through the middle and takes back 4. Not for long because Pimenta's back to 4th. Here comes Pascoe, and Pascoe's into 4th now. This is ridiculous. Greg Walling, though, up on the inside, and we have a new leader. Greg Walling leads. Mark Raymond on his bumper. Baxter right there. We're going to go 3 wide for the lead on lap 30. Baxter back to 2nd. Baxter doesn't miss the opportunity to give one back to Raymond, and the front 3 are nose to tail with 19 laps remaining. Pascoe back in 4th, half a lap behind. Pimenta and Baldwin still side by side. Oh, and Brett Barron has overcooked things. Brody Boss nowhere to go, and we are yellow. Oh, and Walling nearly makes contact with Boss. And Brett Barron has overcooked things and done. Wow. And the first stoppage comes on lap 31. And the Kings Royal is back underway. Look at Pascoe go straight to the bottom and gets up the inside of Mark Raymond. And Pascoe and Raymond are side by side for 3rd and 4th. Well, we'll make that a 3-wide battle for position number 2. Oh, Baxter's really good off the turn there. Look at Pascoe on the bottom right now. Darren Baldwin got sideways a little, but gathers it up and keeps it trucking. Pascoe, Raymond and Baxter 3 wide. Not for long because Mark Raymond's gone backwards. And Pascoe up into position number 3 and closing in on 2nd. Walling's checked out a little. Baxter on the concrete, Pascoe in the gutter. 2nd and 3rd, Pascoe is coming. Mark Raymond up on the inside of Pimenta. Lester with a puff of smoke into the back of Baldwin. Matt Pascoe takes over position number 2. Baxter fights back on the outside though. Rodney Pimenta, Mark Raymond, Lincoln Bath, Justin Drew, Darren Baldwin. Walling your leader. Pascoe is coming. Have a look at the VS Commodore and Matt Pascoe. 14 laps remaining. Pascoe is coming. Walling on the top. Pascoe in the gutter. Lap by lap, Pascoe up on the inside. Side by side for the lead. Pascoe and Walling. Baxter's third on the concrete. Pimenta down to the bottom for 4th. Pascoe narrows into the lead. Walling fights back. They're still side by side. Wow! For the lead if you don't mind. Lap after lap. Walling still at the top. Pascoe on the bottom where yellow. Oh! Problems over there in 3 and 4. To crowning our 2017 Kings Royal Champion. And we are back underway. Well, they've all gone to the bottom bar. Darren Lester. Nathan McDonald, a flat tyre. And Nathan McDonald's coming to the infield and is out of the event. I think Darren Lester needs 1 or 2 more back to go there. He's not going to leave anything on the table. Walling's opened up about 3 car lengths. Brody Boss up on the inside of Darren Baldwin, a little push and shove there. 4 laps remaining. Walling just wheeling around. Nelson with damage to the front. Keeps it going, Aaron Alcock. And they're all on the bottom now. Oh, Pascoe might have done a tyre. Pascoe's popped the right rear. And Pascoe is done. Baxter back to 2nd. Pimenta is 3rd. Lincoln Bath is 4th. Mark Raymond, Justin Drew throw a T-tail with 2 laps left to run. Lincoln Bath up on the inside of Pimenta now. Greg Walling has absolutely smacked him. He's got 1 lap remaining. Pascoe into the infield and is out. Down the back straight for the final time. And Greg Walling will win the Lucas Oil Kings Royal and is $10,000 richer. The battle for the minors is up its head. And Baxter will finish 2nd, Pimenta 3rd, Lincoln Bath, Mark Raymond, Justin Drew, Darren Baldwin, Brody Boss, Ashley Barron, Darren Lester, Jake Druitt, Russell Harris, Jason Slosh, Shane McDonald, and Matt Nelson. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, if you don't mind, can you applaud and make plenty of noise for Greg Walling? Has spanked him. Put your hands together as he rolls by. Stand and applaud an outstanding event. That was an absolute outstanding race. It's time for you now to all join us in the pits in Victory Lane.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that means it's time to crown our winner for the 2nd time. What a driver this guy, Greg Walling.